The planet has lost half of its coral reefs since 1950.
Here's a summary of the article.
Scientists have long known that reefs are in peril. But a new study published today in the journal One Earth quantifies coral losses around the world. The in-depth analysis reveals half of coral reefs have been lost since the 1950s. Most coral assessments focus on specific regions or reefs, but Eddy and his colleagues from the University of British Columbia wanted a more complete assessment of coral losses. Healthy reefs support thousands of different corals, fish and marine mammals, but bleached reefs lose their ability to support as many species. The study showed that the loss of coral species wasn't equal across reefs. Certain corals are proving more sensitive than others, leading some biologists to worry that some vulnerable coral species will be lost before they can be documented or preserved. To deal with this limitation, they relied on coral cover estimates from their 2018 study on historical coral coverage. Eddy and his colleagues also documented the impact of the loss of coral reefs on coastal indigenous communities who have close cultural relationships with the reefs.
This post received a score of 24,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Watch the documentary Chasing Coral. It's depressing.
Is it about Rick Grimes?
My reaction to reading that.
This was in the shallows where a kid of 5 could explore. By the time I was in my late 20s, early 30s, shallow water reef were mostly dead husks of the base of the coral left with algae growth. While at depth I have seen some healthy elkhorn coral, I can't remember the last time I saw healthy staghorn. This would have been from the early 70s to 2000 to give the proper time frame reference.
The changes in the Caribbean from the late 90s to about 5 years ago have been pretty drastic from my experiences diving in different locations over the years. You still see some colorful fish, stingrays, turtles here and there, but the coral is just dead almost everywhere.
Never forget. An ExxonMobil lobbyist was invited to a fake job interview. In the interview, he admitted ExxonMobil has been lobbying Congress to kill clean energy initiatives and spreading misinformation to the public via front organizations. www.france24.com/n/france-2021078-france-fines-monsanto-for-legaly-on-data-journalists-activists. Watch this stunning video of Chevron executives explaining why they thought they could dump 16 billion gallons of cancer-causing oil waste into the Amazon, etc.
In any just and reasonable world, every oil exec would be dropped in the ICC.
Let's keep ignoring it.
That's exactly what we're going to do. High five.
We deserve all the shit coming our way, don't we?
Yeah, I care but don't have a clue what is actionable. I recycle, don't litter, but the system in place is grinding forward fueled by money and power. Buying paper straws does fuck all, but here I am.
Vote for politicians who are willing to act on the climate crisis. Pressure the ones that are elected to act.
Done. Every election cycle. Got anything else that actually works?
I was lucky enough to dive the Great Barrier Reef in 2002, and even then people were bemoaning the deterioration of the reef. I remember touching a fin on the coral and feeling horrible. I was snorkeling at Key West around 2007 and everything looked dead. Maui in 2004 looked like it was deteriorating, but at least I saw a ton of sea turtles. I live in Southern California and all the starfishes died maybe 10 years ago, where now it's kind of exciting to see one.
Hawaii reefs in the late 90s were alive and colorful, went back to same spot and they are dead. They are saying that sunscreen is the cause.
I heard the sunscreen theory when snorkeling in Mexico. While I wouldn't be surprised if sunscreen is damaging the reefs, it seems more likely that it is a deflection from the real cause, which is climate change.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.